Imagine listening to a song from a long time ago and suddenly it was played on your phone at the same hour and you saw no less than some other track in the air or pop up on the radio. A song to take you back to a certain time, where you were, how you felt, what you were wearing. Moments like these tell something profound about music, more than entertainment. It's a biological, psychological, and emotional endeavor. In this essay, I will describe music's effects on the brain, the fact that it can have such an impact on our feelings, and discuss how it is adopted into the medical field and the broader community seeking to enhance emotional health. Music researchers at Harvard Medical School discovered that music fires up the brain all at once, a relatively uncommon role enjoyed by a few human acts. So learning how this happens gives us a great sense of why music matters and has a pivotal role in our lives. Music doesn't just induce feelings in us, it also alters some brain chemicals. While listening to music we enjoy, dopamine, a neurotransmitter responsible for reward and motivation, is heavily released. According to a study published in Nature Neuroscience, people felt a spike of dopamine prior to and during a favorite music moment, to the release of dopamine accompanying pleasant behaviors. In addition to strengthening dopamine, music decreases cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. Calm, meditative music, while it might seem boring, has a way of reducing anxiety and lifting up mood after listening to the same subject for an estimated 1 minute. Music works closely with the hippocampus, the region in one of the brain's most active regions that coordinates for memories. That's why hearing a familiar childhood song can feel like time traveling. The Alzheimer's Association adds that familiar music helps people with dementia remember information and improves communication, even if other cognitive areas are compromised. Music also supports learning. According to Johns Hopkins University research, music stimulates the brain, increases concentration, and can assist in the long-term retention of information. That's why a lot of educators use rhythm, lyrics, or background music to teach. So while we tend to think music as something that touches people, music also plays a crucial social part. It's in the amygdala, the region of the brain that makes us experience emotion, that gets regulated in music so that we can experience joy and sadness and excitement and nostalgia. This is why movie soundtracks have such a profound effect on how a scene feels. Also, shared musical experiences like concerts, choirs, or group dancing can boost the levels of oxytocin, the hormone that connects people to other people and promotes trust. These effects contribute to our understanding of how music leads to strong bonds of community and connection. And because music binds into the brain areas as diverse as this, it is increasingly being utilized as a therapeutic tool. Music therapy plays a major role in reducing anxiety, relieving pain, and improving speech recovery following a stroke, as well as emotional regulation in individuals with PTSD or autism. In medicine more generally, soothing music is often played before surgery to dispel any anxiety and even works as well as medication. We see evidence that music is not just a luxury, it is evidence-supported remedy. Music is so unfolded in our everyday life that very few people know just how powerful it is. It alters our brain chemistry, it bolsters memory, nurtures emotional state, and even factored into medical care. When your favorite song plays on the radio or through the headphones next time, don't lose sight of the fact that your brain is working in a convoluted scientific procedure, one that affects the way you feel, your body, and your mental health. Music does not only make us move, it also makes us. Learning about music and why this is important and the science behind it gives us a greater appreciation for its importance. Happy listening.